Willis Combs here, and we're talking about how to talk to women, some of the things to talk about, and some conversation starters. Now, the first thing we have to mention is we try and keep an initial conversation with a strange woman relatively short, 2, 5, 10 minutes before we actually close and ask for the number. The nervousness, you just gotta fight it. The more you do it, the better you will get, I promise. One of the best ways to meet women is through a mutual friend having an introduction. And if you don't have this, you can still walk up, and I've talked before, I recommend using the smile test, but then you walk up, introduce yourself to her, start asking her questions, start with 1 to 3 typically. People like to talk about themselves, so just sometimes asking women a question will just get that faucet turned on, and sometimes you have to brace yourself, but generally speaking, I'll try and keep it one question, then I'll ask 1 to 3 follow-up questions to get some more specifics, because when she answers your question, she's always going to give you 9 times out of 10, she's going to give you more material if you're listening to pay attention and gather some additional conversation material for future in your conversation or conversations in other days down the line. So the other big thing when it comes to talking to her, try and find some common ground, such as activities, even siblings, regionals where you've lived. And when in doubt, I strongly encourage you to plan some of these conversations and then also plan a few transition topics. These are kind of like backups, and you keep these little subtopics in your pockets so when your conversation hits those natural dead spots, you can just pull out one of these conversations that you've tucked away and lay that down. It'll avoid the awkward pauses. I recommend having 2 to 4. Some suggestions are just asking her about her family, asking her about school, asking her about her dreams, what she would do in a perfect world as far as work, where she'd like to travel, what's the coolest thing she's done, coolest place she's been to, asking these things, and then sharing also. Make sure you take a second after you ask these questions, but also share your own answers. Like if you're asking her what the coolest place she's been to was and the coolest experience she's had or where she wants to go to next, make sure you tell her about your experience going down to Belize, Central America, or skydiving with monkeys, or riding the horses through the jungle. But whatever it is, that way she'll feel like she's getting to know you too. So this is Willis Combs. We've got a free report for you. Please visit the link in the description below to check out an article for some more tips and to sign up for a free report at pickupdater.com. We've written a number of books now, including Dating a Single Mom in a Brave New World, available at Amazon, iTunes, BarnesandNoble.com, and on the audiobook. Have a terrific afternoon. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and look forward to talking to you again.